Got these SK Tools Allen wrench socket set. Okay, so you got the 3/8. There it is. You got the 3/8. I got this situation, undid that. So I was able to, the cap head screw was in here. I got that situation where I was able to put just that stud in there. And then with the 3/8 wrench, I was able to turn that so it was loose enough to do by hand. And this was the hardest one to get to. And on the back side, likewise, seems like, well, there's definitely, it seems like there's even more height here for this one. So same thing though, I used a combination here and pulled this out before it got too long, and I topped out there. So there's 2 out of 6 fasteners. Very, very handy tool there. That SK said. I have one in metric also. Okay, here we have this one. Tricky to get that out of there. Let's see if I work this side first. Yeah, that works better. Okay, so let's pull that out and take a look at it, the way it sits. Let's bring it down here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull these off. We know what's there. Well, I guess I'm not. Okay. That's all as it is. This is bolted to the face. And I imagine that's just a spacer. So we're going to leave that up here. It needs to be cleaned up. And that is all that holds the front of the headstock. Now let's come back here. And we got the same type of situation. It is a, I believe it's 13/16. Let's see. It's not 13/16, but 13/16 did the job. Oh! And there is what that situation looks like. Lots of transmission fluid on there. Now, when the first time I took this apart, it had like a Permatex sealant back here. Then I didn't put that on the last time. It didn't seem necessary, but apparently it is. Enough oil splashes around up there that it finds its way out. So that headstock is completely free. I went with the Char's 3-jaw chuck, because it's by far the heavier chuck. So that's where it lives at when it's not on the lathe. We got the 3-jaw there, 4-jaw, and C5 collet chuck. Yeah, it's got the. I want to say it has the true set where you can adjust that into dead nuts 0. So. Pretty nice. I mean, it could be gravelly and grindy and a piece of shit, but it's a Pratt Whitney. Okay, that's good enough. Alrighty. That's all set. Bring the motor out. Engine. Okay. Let's see what we got here. We got the Wisconsin 2-stroke holding down the back of the jack. It only has about an 18-inch footprint. And then up to the headstock. It looks like I need to come back a little bit. Just change this line here. So let's try that. It felt like it just fell right into place. Yeah, not really. All that's going to happen is in the lift, tailstock's going to shift back a little bit, and that's not a problem. It'll be more, well, it's just all a matter of small adjustments. You know what I'm stalling for? It's just time to lift it up. So let's find a good view for this, probably right here. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do a little lift. Long bolt goes in the back. We're gonna do a little lift and just get it just off the surface of the bedway and see how this jack is going to handle it. Okay, we broke the oil seal. Let me see how light, if this engine got all of a sudden lighter back here. It's lighter, but I can't pick it up or anything. See, I like that. I can get it up, clear all this stuff in the bottom. Okay, I wanna check how sturdy we are back here. Well, it's holding it, but I can pick up that motor a little bit, showing that it is using every bit of that weight. I just need to go a little higher to clear the bottom. No. See, what happened the very first time is this thing came up and immediately shifted back and busted this tube off. So what I have here as a fix is this hose going up that tube and feeding the oil. So we'll let that go for right now. That's the clutch housing. So let's look underneath here a bit. Here's the set screws that I failed to tighten. So let me get some light in here. Well, first of all, let's get this thing set down. Well, let's look a little more. Once again, at one time, they had sealant here. This time I'll clean all this out and put some kind of new sealant in here. Move back here. Now we can look straight through. That's all new. I had this all cleaned out. Okay, I should be able to set this down on here. So. See how I want to do it, where I want to put it at. I need to come back. I want to be able to take it straight down. So straight down there ought to be fine. As long as I'm clearing this big gear reduction. I'd like to pull everything going back a couple inches. So let me see if I can do that. First start with the motor, engine. Okay, that's going to be good. Get rid of this strap here. Get rid of that big nut. Let's say the long one goes in the back. Okay, so everything is clear there. Everything is clear there. I am hopefully this will balance here. Okay. Make sure that. Okay, it's going to take quite a bit to. It's going to take quite a jolt to knock that off balance. So I can work with it sitting right there. So get rid of the I'm just going to leave that on there. And I might even jack that up and get it level. Okay. I guess I'll bring you back when I get things put away here. Let's start with getting this motor unhooked, engine. So we can unhook the hoist and it just drops. Just unhook this and just drop it in the bag. Pick up the bag. There's your hoist. And here goes the engine. Okay, let's see what we can do about that filth down there.